And fresh off of a big win last night, we're now joined by the head coach of the University of Hawaii women's water polo team, Coach Mo Flanagan-Cole. Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Coach, so many great games to clinch conference championships over this past weekend. I felt like there were a bunch of one-goal games, but your game may have been the highlight of the weekend, and it was the last one out of the gate there on Hawaii time, beating UC Irvine. Now that you've had some time to kind of decompress after this game, what are your thoughts as you think back on the win for your team?
I'm just incredibly proud of the team and the way they came together in the biggest moments at our home pool. Irvine and, first with Long Beach and then with Northridge and then with Irvine, they're all great teams. And we had to play a great weekend of water polo to find ourselves in the championship and then to win it in the end. So just happy of the way our team attacked primarily. Throughout the season, I think we were hesitant at times, and we were in it to win it last night and came out with that attitude.
You look at that game, and at halftime, you're in pretty good shape. You're up 4-1, but I'm sure you've been in enough high-level games that you know it's tough to hold a lead like that when there's a title on the line. What are you saying to your team, and how do you weather that storm when Irvine kind of roars back in the third?
Just keep attacking. I know Irvine is a team that can score in spurts, so in the back of my mind it was there, when was it going to happen, and were we able to stop it from continuing to go on, and fortunate enough to keep our composure, although I think they did score 3 goals in about 3 minutes to tie the game, and just came back and never lost confidence and just kept attacking.
You go into the overtime, and it's not until 10 seconds left in the second overtime you get the game winner from Katie Lopes de Silva. Just kind of walk us through that play and what happened to have that game-winning shot find the back of the net.
I'm just so happy for that kid. She's a senior, and she struggled a little bit this year, and in that game, she just was full of confidence, and she recognized it was her shot. We always talk about just playing the game of water polo and not trying to do too much. Let the game come to you and recognize when you have space or when you have a great look and to take the shot. And if you have a pass, make the pass. And, she recognized, I think her teammates helped her recognize that it was her shot, and she just stepped up, got on her legs, and fired it home. So it was awesome.
Your team is so often the road team having to travel from Hawaii, but in this case you were hosting the Big West Championship. How much did that play a factor, and did you get a sense of any extra boost from being in your home pool?
It was incredible. The Hawaii fans were so awesome. It felt like we were at an NCAA basketball game. I mean, there was chanting and, defense. Refs were getting booed. It was just crazy. It was a great, athletic game atmosphere. And I definitely know, third game, fatigue could have set in, but I think the fans and just the fact that we didn't have to travel really helped us out.
As we're talking now, we don't know how the bracket will shake out for the NCAA Championship, but just in general terms, your thoughts as you look towards this big opportunity for your team.
We'll wait for the brackets to come out to kind of game plan, but, our approach to the weekend is always playing Wahine water polo, and we still have places and areas we can improve over the next week, and we'll get back to work in a couple of days, and we'll know who we're playing, but I think it comes down to all the little things, and we'll just keep focusing on that, and that's what's gotten us this far, and hopefully that will lead to us having a good tournament in a couple weeks.
The last time you made the NCAAs, you had the long trip out to Harvard. As you look now, this year you have some returners or some players that have been part of the program for a couple of years. Can you look back to that last appearance and use anything? Has it benefited you having been there once before at least?
I think so, for sure. I think from 2 years ago standpoint of making it was awesome, and I think we saw a lot of the girls once they got there with those gaga eyes, just kind of, first time, not knowing what to expect. And throughout this year, our goal was always to make it, and I think the team always believed they could make it, but we want to do well when we get there, and I think that the approach will be a little bit different when we arrive than the last time, and that we want to do well and enjoy the moment 100%. But I don't think there'll be as many girls that are starstruck with the NCAA experience.
Now that you've won the Big West tournament, you know you're short of going on and clinching an automatic berth. Did you have a sense going into the weekend of what you had to do to assure yourself a berth? Were you comfortable just reaching the title game and thinking you might have gotten in anyway?
Yeah, I think that really helped us play really loose in that championship. I mean, it's always exciting to play for a championship, but I think both Irvine and Hawaii knew that if we made that championship, it was pretty certain that the loser would still get the last start while we did. So I think, again, that just helped us play really loose and comfortable, knowing that our season was probably extended since we got that far. We knew that Northridge game was a must-win, and once that happened, we definitely relaxed and wanted to make sure we won that tournament, but I just think it helped take a little bit of the stress off of the last game.
And then just speaking about your conference in general, this is a sport on both the men's and women's side that is MPSF dominated. So how good is it for the game that you have two high-caliber Big West teams planning on the NCAAs?
It's a first, and I hope it's the first of many. Our conference, the crazy thing is, we could have lost in the first round on Friday against Long Beach. Every team is so close, so it's a really great conference to be a part of, and it's pretty awesome that we'll have two teams there. I mean, assuming everything goes to what I think it should be.
All right, well, Coach Flanagan Cole, congratulations on the Big West victory and best of luck in the NCAA Championship.
Thanks. We'll be seeing you there, I'm sure.
You know it.
Awesome.